Man, you already know. It's Tales from the Crib. Hottest podcast in the world. Hottest podcast in Texas. It's the first week in November. We about to turn up. I mean, it's the second week, but it don't matter. Cause we about to turn up. I'm gonna need you to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Cause we about to get jiggy, y'all. And it's raining. So you already know what that means. R.I.P. Takeoff. That mean my boy in heaven. R.I.P. Aaron Carter. That mean my boy in heaven. But it's time to get y'all to the show.
It's time to start the show.
Exactly, man. It's your boy, Felix Supreme 305. With my main host,
Chico Grande, a.k.a. Papa O-Block. And thanks, side hosts, for knowing who the main host is.
Hey, man, you already know what they saying, man. The fest is coming. I gotta act right. So I gotta act tight.
This is episode 78.
Hey. We getting money, y'all. We getting money, y'all. We getting money, y'all. We getting money, y'all. Yeah. Tales from the Crib. Episode number 78.
Welcome to the show. I'm sorry, I had to mess with my co-host.
You ain't gonna mess up, man. We locked in.
I actually meant to fade the music. I'm sorry for the hard pause.
No, man. We locked into the money.
We're off the Twisted Teas.
Hey, man, we off the Twisted Teas. We off the nachos. Man, shout out.
Off the Nachos Bel Grande.
Nah, we don't mess with the Taco Bells. But you know what we do mess with? You know what y'all need to mess with? Our favorite sponsor, non-sponsor.
Twisted
Tea.
Twisted Tea need to reply to our DMs before we get a new official sponsor, non-sponsor. Because you need to recognize the real and either send us some money or send us some goddamn tea.
And comment below, what do you think we need to do to start getting sponsored by Twisted Tea? Because we drink it every episode. From this 78 episodes, that means it's 78.
Yeah, I mean, we
Twisted Teas we drink.
rarely mix it up. It's either Twisted Tea
Or nothing.
or beer. We have beer every once in a while.
It's never beer. Probably beer once every 6 months.
But you know what you need to do. You need to comment, and subscribe. It's time to start the show. And you can follow us on Twitter. Me at Papa O-Block and my co-host at Felix Supreme
305. Follow me on Twitter on the road to 10K, baby. I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm trying to get that big bag.
Oh, yeah. Twitter's about to pay content creators.
Exactly.
Maybe we can get big on Twitter.
And just, as long as you know.
So you need to tweet yourself off. You need to tweet.
I need to tweet myself off. And if you ever trying to imposter me, just know I got Elon Musk on my side. He gonna ban you for life.
That's if you imposter him.
I'm the cooler.
I can imposter you.
Why would they want to imposter you? I'm the cool.
I'm gonna make the parody account of you. That's what I'm gonna do.
You do have a whole bunch of embarrassing pictures of me.
Yes. I wasn't even thinking of that, but thank you for the idea. We'll have a parody account of undesirable pictures, but you know what is desirable?
What?
TFTC Music Mix number 3.
Hey, get
It's
that
up to
money.
301 videos, and it's blowing up almost to 1,000 views. So keep that going, and remember to follow us on Instagram, Tales from the Crib 210.
Exactly. But I think it's time for the couch announcements.
Can you handle the couch?
I can handle the couch. Can you handle the couch? Can you handle the rain? Exactly. But man, hey man, this couch announcements, and me and my co-host, main host, Gavin, Gavina, whatever you want to call her.
You need to calm down, Jezebel.
Whatever
before you get reprimanded. I'm gonna do you like Elon did Twitter.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna do you just like Dr. Umar finna do people on this slide that's coming up. 50 lashes.
But guess what? I recorded more NBA 2K23 videos, so check that out on TFTC Gaming. TFTC Gaming is in the description. I'm doing 2K. He's doing 2K Wrestling.
And thumbnails, fire. So if you have and also if you see any thumbnails come out on the clip page, on the reaction page, on the gaming page that don't have a thumbnail on it, comment below and say Jesse, Jay, Felix Supreme 305.
I try to put
whatever
this man
you want
on
to call
thumbnails.
yourself, you need to get on your business. What?
Slacking.
Slacking on my pimping, man.
I give you one responsibility. But what else is coming? You have any couch announcements?
I ain't no more couch announcement, man. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. It's time for the next slide. It's time to start the show.
Yeah, look, you're like a chameleon with the wall. You and your salmonella.
Listen, yeah, I don't wash my I don't wash my chicken in the sink. I do what the white people do. I just cook it raw.
That's why you're sick. But let's go ahead and get the show started. You need to check out Crib Reactions. Crib Reactions is almost to 3K, so get us right there. We are literally right there. And we got all kinds of videos. And look, there is 2 videos out right now that my co-host did not do the thumbnail for. We
Let's
got
see
the
here.
Chippendales and the Spirited Away. And look at the views on those videos. They're doing terrible because guess what? They don't have a thumbnail. Look, Rihanna's got a thumbnail, 442 views.
Dirk got a thumbnail, 450. I'm sorry. See,
Even
this is-
Drake and 21 Sausage got 81, 81 views. Hey, he looked like a little sausage ball at the basketball
Oh
court.
my God.
Check him out on the Revolt TV. He looked like a little sausage ball.
Oh my God. Pause.
He was like a meatball. Remember the meatballs on the Jersey Shore with what's her name? Snooki and the other one.
They were
The meatballs.
certified meatballs. You know, every once in a while you gotta get a certified meatball.
We
I
all
would say
know.
Guido.
We all know who's the
Oh.
meatball around here. But speaking of meatballs,
Speaking
Drake and 21.
Drake ain't no, but listen here. I've been waiting for this all year long. As soon as I heard it coming out, you already know what time it is. Drake, Wheelchair Jimmy, Mr. Certified Lover Boy, Mr. October's very own, Mr. I Still Your Girl, Mr. They
Mr.
Said Trey
Hasta
Songz,
Luego.
Mr. Also the wait, Mr. They Said Trey Songz was gonna be better than me. Is she wrong? Has dropped an album with 21 sausages. 21 Savage. My bad. I'm sorry. My co said that. 21 Savage and Drake dropped an album called Her Loss that's projected to
Is this Her
drop
Loss?
335K. Honestly, I really think it's finna do Taylor
400.
Swift. I wanted to
No,
do
Taylor Swift at
Taylor-
1.5 million.
Taylor Swift numbers. That's how
Taylor
big Drake
Swift at 1.5 million.
Listen.
They ain't touching 1 million. They ain't doing it. Not first week.
is. Listen here, when the record labels want to give you a Billy, you know Drake is a billionaire. A B. He got a B by. See, he has a D next to his name and a B next to his name.
You better watch out before you get slapped with the D.
Pause. Pause. But nah. But honestly, man, y'all need to check out this new Drake 21 Savage collab. They saying it's better than the Drake and Future. They saying this is a certified classic. They saying this is actually Drake's album, but he let 21 feature on the song. So some people,
Yeah, people wish that 21 was on it more. That's a common comment that I've seen made. They wish he was on more songs.
they say honestly, they said that this was actually a Drake album, and he just put 21 on some of the songs. So and he slid it out.
He
as
was
a
like,
collab.
I could get features to all these other jokers, but I'll just put 21 on all the songs.
But then I mean,
Or like a third of them, really.
honestly, like it makes sense because you know how like people put so much pressure on these rappers, like
21, can you do something for me?
hey,
If you watch out the Lennar Young, he did an awesome video.
he did
Making
a
fun of him.
hilarious video. But it's like these rappers, like you know, they have so much. When you have so much pressure on you, like when you drop a solo album, you be like, oh, it gotta be amazing, it gotta be good. But then like you drop like a straight mid album, like Lil Baby in them.
What's weird is that the collab albums do a lot of times less than the regular albums. That doesn't make any sense to me because you would think that it would be like both fan bases would get it, but it doesn't work out like that.
It
'Cause some
don't.
people would do like 100, 200K by themselves
What's
first
some
week,
collabs you
and then someone will like do like 20K first week in a collab.
what's some collabs you remember? I remember the Juice World and Future tape, Drake and Future.
What about the Lil Baby and Dirk, Voice and Heroes?
Oh, that was a good one. So okay, again, okay. Give me 2 more. Give me one more.
I don't really know anymore. I can't
The
pull.
Birdman Lil Rick Ross tape. Remember that?
No.
That was a mixtape. Let's see.
Oh, the Future Gucci tapes.
Omarion Bow Wow. Face Off.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's some shorty like mouse, and that's shorty
You
like
just wanted the face from both of them.
I ain't
You razzmatazz.
ain't Raz. Calm down. But now, honestly, like, I mean, if you had to compare, and y'all comments below also, what's y'all favorite collab tape that came out? Let's say
Of all time.
Of all time. You know, it could have been, you know,
Oh,
21
did you
Savage
like
Drake.
the Kanye West and Jay-Z?
Oh yeah, Kanye West, Jay-Z. It's like so many collabs. You get
The what Meek Mill and Rick Ross did one too.
nah, I don't remember that.
But that's more of like an MMG tape.
That was an MMG tape. I don't
Um,
even remember any more collabs.
Slim Duncan and Debo.
French Montana and Waka Flocka.
Oh yeah, they did do tape.
Oh, and what the Twin Towers? Was it Twin Towers? Was that French?
Slim Duncan and Waka Flocka.
So we ain't gonna count that because it's legendary. Like you already know, if y'all need to check out Slim Duncan, the hardest rapper out of Brick Squad ever, right?
R.I.P. Slim Duncan.
Exactly. But moving on to the next slide, you already know. See, since Drake dropped, you know, Drake don't do no normal
No,
drop.
Drake just jumped off the porch. He just straight up dissed everyone. He dissed everyone to the left. He dissed everyone to the right. And then he started with Serena's husband, and he dissed him right off the bat.
Did you know he was a groupie? I didn't even know he was a groupie. Did you know he was white? I didn't even know he was white.
Yeah, I knew she had a white husband.
I bet
And
you
it
knew
wasn't
that.
Drake.
I bet you knew that, huh? You knew all the black girls that go with white people.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, it's devious.
But they got a problem. Oh yeah. What does he say?
Side by Serena, your husband's a groupie. He claims we don't got a problem, but no, boo. It's like you coming for sushi. We might pop up. We might pop up on him Will Suzuki.
At will, like
Kawasaki sushi, sake. The money grow on trees like
shiitake.
Bars. See, I need a ghostwriter. If I had a ghostwriter, this podcast would be over. I'd be rapping.
And it looks like the husband responded on Twitter. He says, "The reason I stay winning is because I'm relentless about being the absolute best at whatever I do, including being the best groupie for my wife and daughter. How sweet, but also you're still a groupie."
Trash. So when he called him a groupie, do you think he was saying he was a groupie of Serena or he was a groupie of other celebrities?
He's a groupie of Serena and Drake. How about that?
That's imagine. Can you marry somebody? So if say you married a girl, right? And she was like, let's say a celebrity like Jessica Simpson.
Okay.
The current Jessica Simpson. Follow me, though. Let me land.
I'm waiting.
Or Britney Spears. No, we go with Britney Spears.
Just continue.
So you married to Britney Spears, but yet every time you go to parties, she on these other celebrity faces like Drake, like Chief Keef, like Lil Uzi.
I would have kicked her off the porch.
You would have kicked off the porch?
Yep. Straight up judo kick. Ejectocito, cuz.
So Drake's right, he's a groupie.
Yep.
But
I'm just joking. I just think it's funny. I don't think it's that serious. And if you're called a groupie, you could be called many worse things than that. A groupie's not that bad. That's just like a super fan.
True. I mean, like if it's a groupie, if it's wife, I mean, his wife and daughter, what's wrong with that? You want to be your wife's number one supporter. You want to especially like this is like Serena just retired, so
Drake used to go with Serena.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
She has thick flat skin people. It's him, this dude, Drake, John Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch?
John Lynch.
Oh.
The strong safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, okay.
She used to go with him back in the day. And
so she has the type.
She has a light skin type. I'm just saying. If you remember, hey, comment below. And I want to say comment, but comment's a shark. Comment go with everybody.
What?
Comment, comment be out here.
No, I don't.
I'm just saying. But hey, man, not only did Drake diss Serena Williams, he also had most smoke. He had most smoke in the chamber.
He had more smoke in the chamber.
He had one loaded up for Serena, and then he had to turn around and put two clips, and the next person head top.
Oh, this is against his other mortal enemy, Dram.
So it looks like Dram, the person that originally made the Cha-Cha song.
I don't know. You got confused. There's a song in your mouth. Cha-Cha song for Hotline Bling kindly asked for a 1-on-1 fade after Drake disses him on Back Outside Boys. And there's a video here, so let's go ahead and watch it while my co-host gets that schlong out of his mouth.
Hey, somebody tell Drake to shut the fuck up about that shit, man. Fucking 5 years ago. This nigga never even fucking touched me, nigga. I pressed his ass. His fucking bodyguards goddamn. I ain't gonna hold you. His bodyguards went
Touched
to
him
town
up.
on the kid. But his bodyguards did, not his bitch ass. He ain't touched me. He's a bitch. You know that. Come on, why I gotta goddamn get into all of that? When I see him, I see him. You know what I'm saying? What's good with the one-on-one, though, my baby? What's up, my nigga? But you don't
He
want
ain't
to do
doing it.
that. You want to have your guards. That's cool, though. He ain't touched me, though. And that shit from 5 years ago. Come on, nigga. Who else, like, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you keep bringing up, why don't you bring up how you got smacked by a Diddy or some shit?
Ooh. What happened with that rumor? They did say, didn't we cover that?
See, this is exactly why Drum had to be made an example of.
The
'cause
Dram or Drum?
Drum, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. Put in the comments below. I forget.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is what happens. You're talking slick out the mouth
It
to the
doesn't
sixth
matter.
god. You get slapped by the sixth god. But I mean, imagine you beef with the best rapper in the world. Then 5 years later, you wake up and then he exposes how.
But tell me this. If I'm beefing with the best rapper in the world, how could I beef with myself? Tell me how.
Okay, Michael Jackson, the man in the mirror. All right, Mr. Man in the mirror. But not honestly, like, I mean, the whole situation of like, Drum made the Cha Cha Slide song.
I mean,
and then,
he ended Meek Mill's career. We know that.
who? Drake? So do you think he end Drum's career, or did
He already
this
did.
end Drum's career right
He
here?
already did. His career's been over.
He stole your song, and then 5 years later, he slandered you on his new album just to make his thing more hotter. And this ain't Hot Sauce in a Condom this time.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Remember, I'm just saying,
Strike one.
Some people
Strike one. Put your hands behind your back, sir. Go ahead. You're getting cuffed. You're gonna get a strict warning.
I'm just saying, like, you can't be coming to the sixth guy talking all this disrespect. Like, you made it a hot line, he made it a hot song. Like,
And he's
P.
gonna
Diddy
make
said.
that hotline bling. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but besides making things bling, also, Drizzy Drake, the sixth guy, also has some bars for our boo boo, Ice Spice.
Oh, isn't this your girl?
It's my girl. I like the carry tops. Pause.
Hey,
Wait, do I
yo.
say pause after that?
No, I think you say play. But Drake basically said she a 10 trying to rap. It's good on mute. Disrespect. He says she's only good to look at. And then she comments on Twitter, at least I'm a 10.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? If the hottest rapper call me a 10, you can't tell me nothing for the rest of the year. I can't wait to
if
sell
Nicki
out.
called you a 10,
Nicki, Drake, Wayne,
you want that
Rick
from Drake and
Ross?
Wayne?
Rick Ross. If Rick Ross came to my house and gave me some lemon pepper chicken,
You're going to be like Wayne, like a lollipop.
pause. It ain't nothing like that.
Like
But
a
nah,
lollipop.
like, I mean, the fact
Popping.
the fact that he had bars for everybody, and the fact that nobody really could confirm, and everybody started grabbing. Like, he never said anybody's name. Like, oh yeah, this is Spice, this is for Drum. He just said stuff, and everybody started coming out. Oh, he's
They
talking
just
about me.
applying it, yeah.
And then I seen the fake Drake come out and say, oh yeah, he's talking about internet clones taking kissy pictures through the phone, and the whole thing. He's made at least 10 posts about, oh yeah, Drake's
I was
talking
on
about
that
me.
album and he was talking about me.
He said, oh yeah.
He knows we're the real deal.
He said, am I reaching? And then the
Yes,
fake,
you reaching.
it's just too much. Like,
I saw an internet clone of my co-host. It was scary.
of me?
Yeah,
For somebody,
I had to put him down.
wait, tell me,
It
pause.
was like an injured dog.
Somebody had somebody's profile picture was of me.
Yep,
You didn't tell me?
I reported it. I didn't need you to see it. They had revealing pictures too. I was like, I don't know where they got these from. I had to report it for abuse.
This,
You don't even know what to say.
that's just, you should, hey, next time this happens, you gotta let me know. So I can, that's crazy. But speaking of more crazier, Drake had more bars and more bars. And, he also had bars for, our favorite stallion, Houston, Texas stallion, Megan Thee Stallion. He said
little Megan.
these bees lie about getting shot, but she's still a stallion, and she's smiling in your face, and she don't even understand what you're saying. These dummies.
Wait? She says stop using my shooting for clout.
Stop using my shooting for clout. B's, A's. Since
N-words.
when is it cool to joke about women getting shot? You, especially rap, are lame. Ready to boycott, but about shoes and clothes, but dogpile on a black woman when she says one of y'all homeboys abuse her. But honestly, I really can't wait till this whole situation's over with, so we can finally get the whole Megan and Tory Lanez case closed. Because the only one really can talk about the case is her and Tory Lanez, and like people was in a car, but they got him on house arrest to the end of November, which is the end of this court case, and he can't say nothing. She got a gag order on my dog.
Oh, she gagging him.
She need to be no, matter of fact, Party Fontaine need to be gagging her. You need to get it unchecked.
I haven't heard nothing from Mr. Fontaine.
I haven't
heard him talk at all.
I did see. I did see when he posted one thing saying, "Oh, this is what happens when you have the hardest woman in the game." Like, don't nobody want your girl, my B. Like,
I heard everyone already did. Even G's got a piece of that.
Imagine. Oh my God.
You Eskimo brothers with G-Eazy.
Imagine you're a rapper in the game. You cuff a baddie, right? And she got smashed by Richard Kidd. How'd you feel?
I'd be ashamed.
Would you marry her still?
No. She ain't allowed back.
Like they say, like, you need to watch who you be messing with, because a lot of these people is goofy, and like, you ain't messing with Richard Kidd, but you mess with the baby, and you mess with Tory Lanez. People that's
she likes the short ones.
She's like the little leprechaun. She's trying to see what's on the other side of the rainbow, and it ain't a pot of gold. It's a pot of gold rappers.
It's a pot of crack.
Magnums.
Butt crack.
Pause. But nah, and then what was crazy? Like she said this. She said, "Oh yeah, rap people trying to use my name for clout." But then she turned around and said, "Oh, it's crazy how like the fans are trying to like pull things and trying to put me into things when it's not even about me." Because I'm guessing like this, like him talking about stallions and getting shots, it was like a double entendre. So he was kind of talking about Meg, but really talking about like just girls getting like butt shots.
But you know who cleared it up for him?
Who?
My boy Lil Yachty. He had to break it down to save Drake's career.
He came from Poland?
He came from Poland.
I just want to
deliver the news.
Before we move on, I just want to know: is this on a train? Is this on a plane? This is a jet. Imagine, is this a jet? Is it Drake jet?
This is on what is that?
Champagne Poppy?
Spirit Airlines.
This ain't Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines.
They saw Lil Boosie on Spirit. Why can't Lil Yachty be on Spirit?
Because Spirit Airlines ain't giving you 5 dips without charging 35 cents per dip.
Anyways, we're gonna get to the Yachty video.
I'm gonna clear this line up because I know Drake is not gonna do it. There's nothing to do with Megan. It's just about women lying about their butt being real when it's not. And like stallion as in she's still fine, like a stallion. That was it.
That was it.
Oh, I don't know if it broke up. What I said, I was just addressing this bitch lie by getting shots, but she's still a stallion. That's all. This bitch lie by getting shots, like a lot about her butt being real.
Lil Yachty wrote that.
Like butt shots. This
Lil
bitch lie by
Yachty
getting
wrote that song.
Butt shots. That's what it is. This bitch. I feel like I said it twice, but y'all saying my signal broke up. So what I said was this bitch lie by getting, like what I was saying is that like I was addressing his line because I know he's not.
He's not gonna bring it up.
He's not gonna bring it up. When you Champagne Poppy, you can throw all the shots you want. If the album is a certified classic and the song is a banger,
they're gonna catch those shots.
Like he did Meek Mills. Remember that Meek Mills back to back?
Oh, Meek Mill barely even survived.
McMills had to surrender. He had to do a whole nother song and put Drake on his album. That's how bad the diss track was. So when Drake disses you, you don't take it as disrespect. You take it as a badge of honor. Because only the GOAT talks about people that deserve to be talked about.
He only mentions people that are on his level.
Exactly. And I heard this album at least 25 times. And then like
What is Sauce Walker diss track?
Sauce Walker would never diss Drake.
He might.
Nobody would ever diss Drake. Drake is like, I mean, if you really think about it, like he's the only rapper that I know that people talked about ghostwriters and
He still made it through it.
And he still made it through it.
That's true.
So I mean, like, what else can you
Most
say?
other people would have been done. They would have been done.
And on top of that, you don't even listen to rap. Like, you don't even listen to like rapidy rap music. And you even like this album.
I've been a Drake fan since like middle school when he came out of that wheelchair.
You been a fan of Wheelchair Jimmy?
Yeah, wheelchair. I thought he was paralyzed when he first came out because they had the music video where he was on the bleachers. I think it was like the Best I Ever Had song or something like before that even. And I was like, oh, he really is paralyzed. They have him sitting down everywhere. I thought little Jimmy couldn't walk.
Oh man, but speaking of not being able to walk, not being able to crawl, they keep trying my dog, Megan Thee Stallion. Once again, Megan Thee Stallion takes another L in the courtroom. Looks like Megan Thee Stallion is struck with Carl Crawford's 1501 for one more project after judge ruled something for the hotties is not considered an album.
It's too short.
Exactly. So imagine this. So don't let the hottie sauce fool you. Don't let Popeye's chicken fool you. Yeah, the chicken was fire. Yeah, the hottie sauce was fire. But at the same time, she owe another album. Because it makes no sense how somebody can give you 21 tracks and it can only be 45 minutes long.
That's way too short.
Way too short.
It doesn't even make sense.
Exactly.
21 songs and only 45 minutes long.
Exactly. Chris Brown out here giving you double albums that's like 5 hours.
I've seen Chris Brown like drop like 40 songs at once. He's like Soulja Boy.
So and Tupac, he had a double disc, right?
He had a double album, yeah.
And that had, I think, I don't even know how many songs that had on it.
Like 20 something.
Exactly. It's longer than 45 minutes. Like, you can't, and then I looked this rule up. So at first I was mad. I was like, Carl Crawford, you just should take this album and just run with it. But I mean, I guess right is right and wrong is wrong, and Meg is wrong. The rules state that an album is minimum 6 songs, 30 minutes, 31 minutes. So somebody's giving you 15 more minutes, and also giving you what 6 minus 20 songs, 21 songs is what?
Mm-hmm.
Like 12 songs? No, 14 songs, 15 songs. So somebody gives you 15 songs in 15 minute span. That don't sound right.
This song a minute.
Exactly. Like, I mean, like, in the Hottie album, it was straight. You know, I mean, I know a couple girls that like pulled up to my crib and all that stuff. You know, they blasted the Hottie album and all that stuff. You know, I had the Hottie sauce. You know, Megan popping and all that stuff. But
so, how many girls do you have popping to your crib?
I'm a child of God.
I don't know. You're just telling us the story about how all these different girls pop up.
All I'm saying is Megan Thee Stallion needs to do right is right and let my dog Tory Lanez free.
You said you were spreading your hottie sauce as far as it would go.
Listen, man. Gavin, I thought you were supposed to be on my side.
Snitching this at all time.
Every episode.
I'm just letting, man, you tell on yourself. It's like these rappers get on Instagram Live and they don't know what to do with themselves.
Exactly.
They put a mic in front of you and you don't know what to say.
I mean, hey, but Megan Thee Stallion better know what to say, because you can't be giving you can't be giving I mean, I heard other people comment, like I seen other people comment saying, you know, this is wrong. You know, if I was Megan, I should send Carl Crawford like an hour of songs saying poopy the scoop 1,000,000 times. And I was like, silly goose, silly rabbit. tricks are for kids. Like you can't do that. You can't send us. You can't like send a bunch of songs and make them all and purposely make them all trash and be like they're gonna accept this. Like think of it like a business. Like if you're a business person, you want the best quality music possible. Like you're not gonna accept no BS. So you just give me what I want, and then you can leave your contract and go with Jay-Z and do your little Illuminati stuff.
Yeah, I mean, at least she didn't do like super intentional bad music where it's like unplayable.
Oh, like Kanye West's last album,
Like
I See Ghosts,
yeah,
Donda.
they were all bad. Wait, was the Sea Ghost Kid Cudi?
I think yes, I See Ghosts. Kid See Ghosts is Kid Cudi. Kid
And
Cudi.
Kanye?
It was
I
Kid
don't
Cudi. But you know, speaking about seeing ghosts, it looks like Kyrie West, Kyrie Irving.
West. They
Kyrie Irving
merged into one.
Kyrie Irving out here seeing another side. Looks like the NBA has finally made Kyrie Irving sit down and apologize.
Oh yeah, they made him. Looks like they got a bunch of requirements. They're gonna suspend him at least 5 games, maybe more. Nike dropped him,
Trash.
and the Nets say that he has to complete these. That he has to apologize / condemn the movie, donate $500K to anti-hate causes, sensitivity training, anti-Semite training, meet with ADL and Jewish leaders, and meet with Joe Tsai or whatever his last name is. Sorry. To demonstrate that he has changed or is acceptable to join the team. But
is this Nike suspension thing real? Do you think they're really gonna?
no, Nike didn't suspend him; they dropped him. He's no
What?
longer a Nike athlete.
So he can go ahead and sign with Adidas and Converse and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Like
He's a shoe free agent, and they're not gonna drop the Kyrie 8.
so. I mean, what's his shoes even really doing that good? Wait, is Nike owned by Jews?
This guy.
It's a question. I'm not spreading any like all that.
You might as well
Stuff
you might as well tweeted that documentary yourself.
Oh God. Hey,
But no, Nike is owned by some people. I forget the. God, I can't remember everyone's name. It's hard, but yeah, no, it's owned by I think a couple people now.
And this is wrong. Imagine like you get.
Is it Phil Knight?
Imagine you at work, right?
Oh.
And then you get in trouble at work, and they're like, okay, we're gonna suspend you. We're gonna suspend you for five
Oh, and
days.
they're 5 games without pay.
Imagine, oh dang, that's crazy. Imagine they say, oh, we're gonna suspend you 5 games without pay, and then on top of that, we gotta pay $500K. And you're like, all right, yeah, I can do that. But, oh yeah, and on top of that, you gotta apologize to this person. You gotta apologize to this person. You gotta do some training class for this. You gotta do some training. I'm like, golly, like you took $500,000 from me.
It probably took close to $1 million with all the game checks he's missing.
And then then the crazy part is like, you doing all this just to say you still finna trade me at the end of the year. And as soon as somebody comes up with a better deal for me,
What I don't get is why they're being so hard on him, because it's like he didn't say that like, oh, I agree with a certain point in the documentary. He literally just retweeted the documentary. And it's like, if someone retweets like a space or a UFO documentary, are they going to get chastised because there's like stuff about aliens instead of like God or something? It's like, no, they're just going to be like, oh, he likes space or he likes UFOs, and they're going to move along. But the fact that this documentary had one part that was supposedly anti-Semite, they want to try to put Kyrie on the cross. So I think they're overdoing it a little bit. Nike needs to calm down. I mean, they didn't already had a bad relationship. Kyrie already didn't like the last shoe that they put out, and he even refused to wear it. So he already was having a real hard time with Nike, and I think Nike just used this excuse to cut ties because they already wanted to get rid of him. And I think that the Kyrie shoes did do good at a time, but I think the last couple models didn't do the greatest. But the Nets, I think they're totally overdoing it.
yeah, they are. I mean, yeah, they going way too overboard with this. I mean, like, if that's just what happened to freedom of speech? But I guess what they're saying is like, yeah, you have the freedom of speech, but at the
it's
same
not freedom of content. Contact.
But the consequences can be whatever they want. So you can say whatever you want, but people can discipline you however they
But
want.
those were the same people that were like, where they're like, oh, you shouldn't get mad at Twitter censoring people. It's a private company. But now that Elon's bought the company, those are the same people that are mad that he bought the company and is allowing anyone to be on it. So which one is it?
I mean, people don't know. I mean, like, and at the same time, like, they got this going on, and then they over here talking to LeBron about, like, oh, yeah, how do you feel about Kyrie Irving? I keep want to say Kyrie West.
It's almost as bad as Chadwick Baldwin. But it said, do y'all agree? LeBron says Kyrie Irving caused a lot of harm to a lot of people by reposting documentary that supposedly had anti-Semite messaging. And it's crazy because LeBron actually played the Cavs today. We'll record this on a Sunday. And the Lakers look good all the way through the whole game. And then it looks like Kevin Love came out with a W. But LeBron speaking out against Kyrie. Let's hear it.
I can tell you this. It's simple.
Simple.
Me personally, I don't condone any hate to any kind, to any race, to Jewish communities, to black communities, to Asian communities. You guys know where I stand. And
why do you gotta call out the
Asians?
Asians?
The reason why I didn't air the shop episode, why we kicked that, out of the archives, because it was hate conversation going on there. And I don't represent.
Was he on the show?
There's no place in this world for it. Nobody can benefit from that.
Kyrie.
And
shop.
Nah.
I believe what Kyrie did caused some harm to a lot of people. And he has since over the last, I think today or was it yesterday, apologized. But he caused some harm, and I think it's unfortunate.
What people need to do is stop being so butthurt. They need to take that stick out of their butt and put it somewhere else.
So is Kyrie Irving the new Terrell Owens?
Basically.
New cancer of the locker room?
Yep.
And like, who would have thought you just basing you saying, oh, the world is flat, would be like, oh yeah, you said the world is flat, you're a problem to the locker room. Like, it's your opinion. Like, I thought you was here to play basketball, and like whatever you think outside of basketball is whatever you think. Like, I thought you was allowed to think that.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't. I'm not really the hugest fan of Kyrie. I think that, he messed up the Cavs team when he wanted out and he wanted his own team. And then he went to the Celtics and they actually did better when he was out and got to the conference finals. So he's had basically been on a bad team since he's left LeBron. He's never been on a team that really achieved that much. And he has a lot of out there thoughts, and I think this contributes a lot to it. But I think you should be able to repost a documentary as long as you're not saying anything negative or that you fully agree with everything in the documentary. You should be able to post any documentary and be like, I checked this out. I thought it was cool, and it's just nothing more than that. People need to not stop being so sensitive.
Exactly, and then I need you guys to also comment below too. Like, how do you feel about this whole Kyrie? Hey, why do I keep trying to say Kyrie West? You need to comment
because they've merged into one person.
Probably. Like, I need to comment below also. Please let us know, like, how do you feel about this whole Kyrie situation? Is it the NBA is blowing this out of proportion, or like the things that Kyrie really said about supporting this movie, just retweeting this movie is just so bad? Because I just don't understand.
I mean, unless it's like a devil worshipping movie or saying that like a movie where you need to attack people. I don't understand what could be so bad. The movie might have a couple of points where you're like, oh, it's kind of a little much, but I mean, he never said he agreed with the whole thing. He was probably just retweeted it because he watched it.
Exactly. I mean, it's just something I think it's on Amazon right now. It's like,
and no one has a problem with Amazon. Amazon hosts it, and I think it was them that made it. So it's like, where's all this hate for Amazon? Jeff Bezos gets away free because he has a rocket ship?
I think the only one that dislikes this whole situation is Dr. Umar Johnson.
Dr. Umar's going to set the world straight.
Because, he had to set the world straight and let people know how it's really finna go down.
Because, all the NBA talking heads had to say some stuff, and here he is, Dr. Umar, to set him straight.
Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
Gonna pop him.
Stephen A. Smith, I sentence you to
Stephen A.
4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Chris Broussard, Rob Parker, I sentence you both to 2,500
Not Rob
lashes
Parker.
for conduct
He's too old.
unbecoming a black man. Michael Wilbon, you fat, bald-headed, no-neck midget, I sentence
my
you
God.
to 3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man. Snow Bunny
Listen, wear
Shannon
out that
Sharp,
belt.
you're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list, so I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for
not my
conduct
dog,
unbecoming
Shannon.
a black man and saying that no black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp.
10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny loving Shannon Sharp. See,
Sounds like my co-host. He likes
first
to
off,
ski
I don't
the
like
slopes.
I don't ski no slopes over here. It's strictly ridiculous. It's strictly
Whoa. You heard it here first. Tales from the Crib exclusive. My co-host said it's strictly dickly.
pause. Nah, it's strictly black
You
girls
can
over here.
rewind it. You could hear him say it again if you want. Just rewind. Just double tap back. You can hear him say it again.
I'm about to double tap you to the floor, like Jake. Hey, but
That's
honestly,
illegal.
I agree with Dr. Umar Johnson. Like, y'all supposed to be on Kyrie's side. Y'all supposed to be setting them straight. Y'all over here trying to like ban them. You're trying to ban Kanye West. Y'all not trying to educate people. Y'all over here acting like people should just know. Like, nobody just knows. So if he wants to believe that, like, I still don't really understand how I seen some people burning the Kyries and
Some people were burning Nikes and Adidas because they said Kanye's anti-Semite and so is Kyrie.
And I mean, I still don't understand.
I
Like,
want to words to people: never burn shoes. Donate them to homeless shelters or Goodwill, or if they're Jordans and they're my size, 12 and a half or 13, donate them right here. And if you got kid sizes, also donate here for my co-host.
Where's size 10 and a half, 11?
C for children.
Whatever, man. Forget you. Hey, but honestly, like, they need to just let off Kyrie. I really can't. Like, this is like 2 or 3 weeks now where they're just like talking about Kyrie and not basketball, and how the Nets are just trash, and how the Lakers just keep winning and winning. Except for today, they just keep winning, and they better than the Nets.
But you know what? You know who's going to keep on winning? And you
Who?
know who's coming back to win?
Who?
The man coming back from the depths. The man you thought that was done. You thought he was finished.
Mr. Grab him by the.
Grab him by the what?
It looks
Mr.
like
Donald J. Trump.
Listen, Mr. Donald Trump. Donald Trump is running for president again in 2024 and is expected to announce November 14th his run. How do you feel about that?
It's a week away.
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I see more and more people.
You were
pop up.
excited. I saw you go in the back of your closet and dust off your "Make America Great Again" cap. You're ready to put it back on.
Listen, I didn't get one of the Make America Great Again caps, but this time around, I think I might, cause Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, is ass.
You don't want a Sleepy Joe hat? You don't want a yawn hat that makes you go yawn?
Listen, yeah, I don't want a Kamala Harris hat. I don't support. I don't
You don't
support.
want a koala bear hat?
Listen, we don't support Kamala Harris over here. And then, like, to make it like, see, Kamala. Listen, yeah,
Koala Harris.
Koala bear.
But it looks like there's a list of accomplishments. First president to visit North Korea. He pardoned Lil Wayne and freed Kodak.
Facts. See,
Gave
but
us the ninth-
wait. Just that alone messes. Like, Joe
Just 'cause
Biden
he
does
freed
nothing.
the yak?
He gave us free money. Joe Biden hasn't gave us anything.
He ruined the economy.
Joe Biden ruined the economy. Joe Biden over here saying he's been promising us that loans is finna be cleared. He's over here talking about, when you go to airports, those little small fees, they won't be there no more. Like, listen, nobody cares about that. I worry about that when tax time comes. I need the money. I need the checks. I need the moolah. Listen, Donald Trump is dropping bags.
We need more stimulus checks.
Exactly.
We need gas prices under
Facts.
$2 again, and we need someone that will take out top-ranking terrorists with no
Exactly.
hesitation.
Exactly.
and also the guy that broke the record for fastest vaccine ever created. If you're one of those people that believe in vaccines, Trump created it.
Exactly. And like the whole time I'm hearing people saying, "Oh, well, if Donald Trump runs again, that means that Joe Biden maybe have to put his name back in the hat so that he can
He's going to put his name in the hat, and then he's going to collapse and turn into dust.
He is old. Like, it's so many videos of him doing
Him
old people's
walking-
things.
Him walking is like painful for him. I see him taking his little steps, and it's like a grandpa that you want to help because you're scared that they're going to fall down. It is sad.
It's sad. And I mean, like, I really can't wait to this. This is almost bigger than Mike Tyson's versus Evander Holyfield, any of them. If it's Donald Trump versus Joe Biden part 2, Joe Biden not walking out this the president on my mama, on Jesus Sandals Chanclatas himself,
On Jesus Shuttlesworth.
on Jesus Shuttlesworth, on Sebastian Telfair, on Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon, you need to start acting right. My co-host keeps saving you.
It's all right, Ben. I got your back.
He's the only one got your back because it's been back to back, and my co-host been saving you.
He's going to keep getting saved.
But I mean, like, do you think Joe Biden has a chance this time around?
No.
See, and I thought he
I
got
don't think he
pardoned.
do.
I thought
I just think the economy's done bad. Everything's gone to shizit the past couple of years. And, things have pretty much it's been a bad time since he's taken over. So I think people were ready to go back to the way that things were whenever the internet was fun, when Twitter was fun, and we were getting checks in the mail.
Exactly. I mean, imagine a world where Elon Musk runs Twitter, Donald Trump runs the world, and then like Tales from the Crib is the hottest podcast on the world because you know he is. So I need you to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Comment below, like, how you feel about Donald Trump. Is he gonna win? Are you finna vote for Harambe? R.I.P. Harambe.
I voted for Harambe 2 years ago.
A vote for Harambe was a vote for Joe Biden. You're the reason why Joe Biden was here.
Dang it. But what else we got in the
But speaking
news?
of here, but no longer here.
Man. Whoa, come on, man.
I'm just saying,
Can
R.I.P.
you
to
be
GOAT.
more sensitive than that? Can you be a little more sensitive?
I'm sorry. Let me try this again.
We got to say R.I.P. to our dog.
R.I.P. to our dog. I forgot to call it back. R.I.P. to our dog. Takeoff.
Never say that.
Never say that. R.I.P. to our dog. Takeoff. Unfortunately, he had his life taken earlier this week, and I found out the same way Roddy Ricch found out. And I'm wondering, after Roddy Ricch talks, did my co-host find out the exact same way?
I actually found out a weird way. I think that night I went to sleep early.
Yeah.
Like at early for me is midnight. And then I woke up at like 2 or 3, and I was like, let me see what's going on Twitter. I ain't checked my Twitter in a minute. And all I was seeing was that Takeoff lost his life in Houston, Texas, that there was some situation where shots were fired and he was hit. And I'm like, what? I was like, are you serious? I really wake up to the news that 1/3 of the Migos is here no more. It was really devastating, and it looks like Roddy Ricch paid his respects. So let's hear his kind words first.
I was in a hotel room last night. I went to sleep, and I woke up, and the first call I got was one of my friends. He go by the name of Takeoff. He lost his life last night. So, y'all gotta make some noise for Takeoff one time in this motherfucker. I took that shit really hard because, in this industry, it's not a lot of people that we can come close to and really be real friends with. It's not a lot of people that we can bring around our family or, really deal with on that personal level. He was one of them guys. He was a real good guy. So this next song, I made it in the beginning of my career, and I never thought that, I would be singing this for a lot of the people that I knew. But the sad reality of it is that I've had to sing this in tribute to a lot of the niggas that I've known. So if you don't know this song, it's called Die Young. If you know this
Oh, the Die Young with him and Nipsey Hussle? I mean, it's so sad. Like, and I've woke up the same way. It's because when I woke up in the morning, I woke up around like 6 o'clock, and some girl texted me saying, "Hey,
6 o'clock on the dot.
I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets." But yeah, so So I mean, I got this text message from the girl say, "Hey, you know, because I'm doing this whole the Tales from the Crib podcast thing. So people ask me like, "Hey, you know, is this true? Is this not true? Did you hear about this?" And she sent me the whole Takeoff thing, and like I was like, "This has to be fake news. Like, Takeoff don't bother nobody. Like, you automatically know people that like don't really like start confrontations. They not really talkative. If they get mad at somebody, whoever they get mad at deserved it." So the fact that you heard that he wasn't fighting nobody, he was just minding his own business, and he got popped. It's just sad.
It just shows how quick things could go left. He was just standing there and got caught in the middle of crossfire and took a couple shots and lost his life. It's truly tragic here.
Exactly, and I mean, like, you know, the Migos, they wasn't really seeing eye to eye at this moment. I mean, Offset was doing his thing, Quavo and Takeoff was doing their thing, but like this whole situation, hopefully, it brings them together and like shows that like sometimes family is really just like what you need. And you should always really just stick to family no matter what, even when the times is bad.
We got a video of the incident. I think it's muted here because you don't need to hear what happens, but it'll kind of show that they're investigating what's going on, and we got a clip. Let me see. Let me put us back on screen. You can see Takeoff there. And I don't. It's weird that people were already like kind of filming him. I guess because there was an argument going on, and people believe that it was with Jay Prince Jr. So let's take a look here. It seemed like things were cool. They just go left so quick. It's truly hard to see. Man. And we don't have any video of, I know there was other videos going on that was a lot worse, but we don't have that to show. But it's truly sad what happened here. I can't believe it happened. It almost felt fake, like it was a dream that you know, to hear someone. Anytime you lose a giant celebrity like this, and they're at that younger age, it's definitely a weird, eerie type feeling that goes over you whenever you see someone like that's this famous and this young pass away and lose their life in such a senseless way. But comment below what's your favorite song that Takeoff did, if it was one of his solo songs or one of his songs off the album. Put it in the comments. What is your favorite verse of his, and from what song?
Exactly. I mean, like, you know, he did the whole solo album thing, so there's a couple songs to pick from that. But I mean, like, this is just tragic. Like every other, like it's like every few months, another one of my like favorite rappers just gets
Loses their life.
loses their life, and it's just sad. Like PNB Rock, Pop Smoke, um,
Whole lot of people.
it's like three
Mac Miller. A
Mac
lot of people.
Miller. It's just
Upset.
it's just a lot of people. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like they just need to put the guns down. And I see a lot of people talking about like putting the guns down and everything, and also people talking about, oh yeah, this is what happens like with rap music, and when you over here when you rap negative things happen in your life. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is kind of true, but what you gonna do? People are like, why don't country singers get into beefs like this? But it's also like,
they
I
probably
mean,
do. I really think country singers get in the beef like
but
this,
it's
but
not.
like,
It's not. It's beef, but it's not murder beef.
you don't know. I mean, it's never murder beef, but it's probably like
But in rap,
blackballing.
a lot of time it's murder beef. Yeah.
True that. It's probably like small stuff like, oh, you been blackballed, or oh, you step on my. I mean, like, you know, this kind of. No, we don't really like when people say things like that. Like, I don't really think people even listen to country music like that, because I'm pretty sure if you having girl problems, you having like beef problems too. You
Yeah,
just don't
and
talk about it.
we got this woman here saying that she believes that it's the kind of karma from the lyrics that are in the rap songs. You know, how you gonna have so many songs about killing and then you get killed? She says you can't feed the community lyrics that kill a community and also be safe from repercussions of that energy. So she believes since you kind of put out that negative happens to you.
And I feel the
And
same way. Like, I honestly feel like Like when you move around doing bad things, that's when bad things come to you. Like if you move around doing right, doing right by like
When
if
you move, I move.
just like that. So like you move around doing right and everything, I don't know who you believe in, God, Allah, Buddha,
Giuseppe.
the llama, Giuseppe, the ground, a rock, whatever you believe in, like whenever
If I'm your Buddha, let me know.
you ain't nobody, boo. Calm down.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
be in that Buddha.
pause. But also you see, besides Takeoff getting shot, Takeoff's cousin sounds off after news surface of Kodak of Quavo's assistant being shot as well. A Cap A assistant just be around to get paid and clout. Now look, don't want y'all around me no more. And I feel like it was too much going on, and I heard the whole situation. Like Takeoff was in Houston, and it was at some pool hall, but it was a private event.
It was a bowling alley, yeah.
It was a bro night. It was a private event, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah," and there's so much stuff going on. It's like you really don't know.
And even from the
who to
video,
blame.
from the audio, it sounded like Quavo was trying to leave because some people were trying to talk smack or whatever. People said it was originally a rumor of a dice game, and then people said no, that wasn't true. And then they said originally it was Jay Prince Jr. and him getting in an argument. So it's a lot of rumors here. So we'll have to see what the dust settles. And according to TMZ, Takeoff was shot multiple times, including his head and torso. That's why he lost his life so quick. And you gotta pray for Quavo.
Exactly. I mean, and then on top of this, it's so like you have DJ Academics popping out. Like he did a whole 8 hour, 10 hour podcast about like, the whole situation, trying to break it down, being the
Dang
whole.
near trying to solve the crime.
And then he picked that one person. Then you see another person saying, "Oh no, it was the person that was behind Takeoff. He like shot him in the head, and then like he used him as a body shield and all that stuff." And then you have other people saying, "Oh no, it was Jay Prince Jr." You see how like he just walked around, he just walked past Takeoff and let his life his body and didn't say anything. Like he didn't like look sad or anything. It's like it's just so many fingers being pointed. And then on top of that, the number one thing I saw this morning was, oh, they found the person that took off Takeoff, but now he's the one that been shot and dead. So there's no point even worry about it no more. I'm like, oh, it's like this it's just too much.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. So hopefully this gets settled and addressed, and hopefully this doesn't lead to bad blood between Rap-A-Lot and QC or Atlanta, because we don't need to see more violence here.
Exactly.
Hopefully they figure it out, or they never
They
mind.
stop
I
going.
was gonna say
Imagine if
something
all
crazy.
rappers. Imagine like all the rappers that's not from Houston or Texas stop going to Houston, and the only one goes there is just like Drake, just because like
You
he's.
should stop going, because the only thing that happens in Houston is malarkey. So I could have told you this.
Hey, but could you tell me about the next topic? It looks like here, American sweetheart Aaron Carter is no more.
My co-host called me, and he was so upset.
I was,
I could hear the tears in his eyes.
I was sounding
And I
like
was
this.
like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "They took my dog. They took my homie. They took Aaron M. Carter."
Looks like Aaron Carter passed away at age 34. Aaron Carter found unresponsive earlier this
By a
morning
friend.
by a friend, and later pronounced at the age of 34 years old. So
Man, so like he was like 5 years younger than you. That's crazy.
5 years. I'm not 39. I'm 33.
40 Club coming soon.
Pause.
But this guy was a few years, more than a couple. He was a few years older than me, and it's crazy to see that he lost his life. And I just remember him watching on TV, and he was such a little dude. I always thought he was younger than me, but it's crazy. He's a few years older.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like they're saying he passed away from huffing. So I really don't know why people would do this, but supposedly it's basically there's an aerosol can that has a tube, like it's just a lot. And people,
They seen Steve-O. Steve-O did that. It was like the Whippets.
yeah, it's basically whippets. He was doing whippets. I guess he whipped the sprain.
Yeah, Whippets like cause permanent brain damage.
And then it doesn't make any sense how, like, I mean, what makes it sad is the fact that he was on no
Whip
jump.
it good. Whip it real good. I'm sorry. That's
R.I.P.
insensitive.
Aaron Carter.
God
So,
dang.
yes.
I'm sorry, people. I had too many twisted teas. I'm sorry I'm insensitive.
Yes.
I apologize. I apologize on the spot.
So what makes it sad is that he was on No Jumper 3 days ago, did a whole interview about Kanye West and everything, and then out of nowhere, he just passes away. And then you see his brother Nick Carter, and the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, my co-host was showing me they had this show on E back in the day
called the Carters.
when they he shut the door and fought his brother.
It was abusive and like the whole
Reminds
time.
me how I gotta check my co-host sometimes, throw him in the closet and show him who's boss.
He ain't never showed me never like that. So like it showed like this whole thing shows how like I just don't understand how Aaron Carter and Nick Carter they were like little brother, big brother, and they really didn't get along. And Aaron Carter, I guess, was still holding on to this grudge of like not getting along with his older brother. So when everybody's giving Nick a hug, he's getting all sad and everything. I'm like, Nick doesn't feel sad about this.
Yeah, I saw that. He was like, dude, I didn't even miss the show. Do you think I'm really sad?
Like he's not.
He's like, I'm
like,
still collecting this concert check, bro. I don't even care.
and the whole time, like he doesn't care
It's like
about his.
more inheritance for me, bro.
And then supposedly, like Aaron Carter exposed the fact that he doesn't care about his Nick doesn't care about his brother, doesn't care about his sister, doesn't care about his mom. He doesn't care about anything but Nick.
Nick.
And so I mean,
Nickelodeon.
hopefully, like this wakes people up and like shows them like this small petty arguments that people got going on isn't really worth it in the long run.
Yeah, don't have arguments. Just get people in chokeholds, put them to sleep softly, and then let them know what the outcome is.
Exactly, and also don't be like our next topic. It looks
I'm sorry.
and don't be like our next topic. It looks like Gucci Man already had to drop an artist.
He signed and dropped same day. Gucci Man drops his artist Baby Racks the same day he signed him after his recent comments about Takeoff. Said congrats to Baby Racks 1017, first artist to get signed and dropped in the day. The dude is not signed this 1017. This was an official tweet from Gucci, and it was because he said that, man, do not book me for Houston. I'm not going after the Takeoff thing. And Gucci thought that was insensitive, so he dropped him on the mother effing spot.
See, and the thing about that is like I really like. I thought that was fine. Like if I have like 10 artists, and if one of my artists
That
says
sounds like he's being responsible.
exactly,
Maybe I shouldn't perform in Houston right now where people are getting murked.
and then who would have known that? Oh, Gucci wouldn't allow it like this. So like to me, it seems like he said this, and on top of that, he was doing other stuff. So supposedly,
You know why Gucci got
What?
me mad? Because he stole my nickname. He called himself Mr. Two Times. We all know I'm Chico 2 times. So how could he do that? And remember, people, put it in the comments. Chico 2 times. Say it 2 times. Holla at your boy.
oh, I swear, I just want something to my co-host. But hey, listen here. So we're not even gonna talk about that. So I mean, imagine like it has to be more than just like, oh, you talked about Houston, you're not doing this stuff, because why would he just drop you? And this isn't like this artist.
Does he have to return the money?
I think he only got signed for like 20 racks.
That's a free 20 racks.
He didn't have. I mean, he didn't really have. I mean, sure that it's a free and it's a write off for Gucci Man, but he really didn't have any songs. Baby Racks. I heard like 2 or 3 of his songs, and the fact that as soon as he said that he got dropped, the next thing you know is he over here posting videos of him on IG Live over here selling weed and with a gun in front of him weighing up. It's just
And linking with Gucci's ops.
and oh yeah. Then on top of that, he sent a whole post out saying, "Oh yeah, forget Gucci Man 1017. Shout out Yo Gotti. Shout out everybody, every op that Gucci Man had." He shouted out, and like Gucci Man blocked him for that, and I don't blame him. Like, you doing too much, and you wasn't even really made it to the real 1017. You wasn't part of Pusheisty Fujiano.
He should have put out a diss track towards Gucci.
He probably
with
will.
Gucci's 20 racks.
Ooh, that'd be fire. Imagine, you diss your record label. But I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Gucci Man's still owns his contract and everything. So you really shouldn't do that. And he wasn't really signed to the real 1017. He was signed to like the development team, or like Gucci Man's supposedly signing like 18, 19-year-old kids just to like develop them into something to make 10, 17. Then like once you make it to the major leagues, that's when you go off. But he didn't even make it that far. He didn't even make it that far. But speaking of making it far, looks like Selena Gomez, America's sweetheart, Disney Channel's
Your favorite Disney Channel
legend,
girl.
Selena Gomez, best friends, reveals that the singer
Psychotic.
breakdown led to cancellation of her
Revival tour.
throw.
Revival tour, baby.
So I didn't even know Selena Gomez was having issues mentally. Did you know
She
that?
could have came to me. I don't know why she is suffering like that.
I
She
talked to
came
you.
to your boy.
I thought
Chico Grande, aka Chico 2 times, and I would have gave her the answer to the problem.
I feel like every time I come to you, I lose at least 5 or 6 brain cells. I never gain 5 brain cells. I lose
That's
5
because I
brain
hit
cells.
you with a judo chop for not figuring out on your
Chop full of lies. So it looks like Selena Gomez is out here having problems, out here losing concerts, out here losing her man.
Let's hear.
We heard about her mental breakdown
She
through
broke it
TMZ.
down.
They called me and
That's her
wanted to
mother.
know what
I didn't know
my
that's her
daughter
mom.
was doing
Mom's young.
in the
She
hospital
is.
with a nervous breakdown. She didn't want anything to do with me, and I was scared she was gonna die.
If anybody saw what I saw in the state that she was in at the mental hospital, they wouldn't have recognized her at all. And I was devastated
That's what the
because
Biebs did to her.
psychosis can last from days to weeks to months to years to life.
You hang on as tight as you can and try to help them with their treatment. And that's the hardest thing to do. To then just go to bed and hope that they wake up the next day.
See, and I don't know. I don't know if this is just Disney stars that this all happens to, or it's just being a kid and going through Hollywood. So this is what I always say.
All
like,
Disney stars' brains turn to egg yolk.
No. Besides that, I'd rather be rich and famous late in the game than be rich and famous as a kid. Because when you're a kid and you're born into it, it never pans out good.
No, you go full crazy.
End up like the Home Alone dude. What's that, Macaulay Culkin?
You don't like Macaulay? Macaulay's okay.
Or end up,
He figured it out.
end up like Orlando Brown over here talking about oosh squash.
It's like, I want to say R.I.P. Orlando, even though he's alive, because that's the way I feel. He's gone.
Oh
And
yeah,
he'll
his
never
brain
be
cells
the
is all
same
the way
again.
gone. See, and then speaking of all the way gone, looks like Selena Gomez is also going through more problems. So besides going through this breakdown with her tour and everything, her whole life, she's also breaking down because she couldn't escape the shadow of the Biebser.
Of the Bieber.
Who would have thought this
Are you a
little
believer?
6-pound 7-ounce man, pale skin, would overshadow your whole career? You did Wizards of Waverly Place. You did other shows on Disney Channel. You made hit songs, and like you still.
She can't stop the Biebs.
Oh man.
Let's listen.
It just sucks too, because like the whole song thing, he called me this morning about the song with Justin, and I was like, when am I gonna just be good enough by myself? Like, when am I gonna be like? When am I gonna be good just by myself, not needing anybody to be associated with? Like, it's so.
You already are.
Hi, John.
I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry about?
I just I don't want you to ever regret signing me or feeling like you need something.
You were amazing. Yeah, we were both standing next to each other. You were amazing.
Who are these guys?
Everything looked so bad.
They're Interscope dudes.
That's crazy. But
She's off a rocker.
I mean, it's so sensitive, I guess, when you are in a celebrity. But I mean, I understand, like, you want to be known, oh yeah, all my big hit songs are like from me. Like nobody, like, I guess it's just like the media This is why I don't read comments. I let all my co-hosts read all the comments on our reaction page because like I see some of them
Comments are
sometimes.
pretty funny sometimes.
No, there and then some of them like you read like 10 good ones and like they be like, oh yeah, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. Like, oh yeah, like I see how like this guy didn't understand it, but like he told you guys about it and everything.
And they're like, the middle guy looks slow, and I'm like, why you gotta be mean like that?
And then out of nowhere you see like, oh yeah, if you didn't like the video, I don't see why y'all react to it. I'm like, whoa, calm down. I thought like I loved the video. You can't condemn me because one person. It's like 3 of us here. If one person don't like it,
It happens. It's, everyone from the peanut gallery is always gonna have something to say.
True that. So I mean, like, yeah, and people think it's so easy making these podcasts, these shows. Like, it's not. Like, you have to have stuff to say, and if you don't have stuff to say, like, it can. You can go to the comments and be strong with it.
Tell us, my high fan. Tell us how much you got stuff to say.
Listen, yeah, I am not to say I'll bite your ear off.
So I got these to protect my ears, so you don't bite.
Listen,
But we
yeah.
got to move on from Selena Gomez, and
Speaking
we
of
got to move
protecting,
on
we
to
need to-
the future.
we need to protect that.
If you will calm down, co-host, and let me read. The scary 3D model shows what humans may look like in the year 3000. According to medical experts, humans said to have tech neck and tech's claw could have smaller brains, second eyelids, and hunchbacks, and 90-degree elbows due to overusing technology. Look at the claw.
See, look at this, and it makes sense. Like people, when you on your phone, like this generation, no, forget this generation, the last generation of
All
adults,
the generations
like
now.
as soon as these iPads came out, they make these kids stop crying and everything. You just want to give them tablets and everything. And look at this, they got 2 eyelids and their head can't even close up. It looks like here they just ready to kill themselves.
A colonoscopy.
Nah, not the colonoscopy. What's the thing called? That's not the Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
The Stranger. That's what it's called on not American Dad. What's the other show?
The
With Peter
Stranger.
Griffin, Family Guy.
The Stranger, where you sit on your hand.
Pretty much. I said everybody's saying, let's finna get this at The Stranger. They got 2 eyelids. They back out hunched over like you got scoliosis. And it's all because your screen time is above like 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
There's no reason why when you turn on your phone, the first thing you press is Facebook. Like you press your phone button, you don't look at your text messages, you don't
I
look at
don't
the time.
look at Facebook. I'm not an old person.
That's not you.
I wasn't born in the 80s.
Pause. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat,
I know.
Twitter,
I'm
whatever,
just kidding.
whatever your app of choice is. This is why.
Calm your tits.
This is why I had to delete I deleted on my main phone. I deleted the Facebook app. I only have Facebook Messenger.
Really, that's it?
Yeah, because I can't like anything. Because I realized like when I used to open my phone up, the first thing I used to click on was Facebook, and I was like, and I scrolling on Facebook for hours and hours and hours, and all you do on Facebook is get triggered. Like it's always something talking
It's
about.
like Trigger City.
It's like Trigger City. And I think that's why you got off.
Bow, 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 bow. No, okay. You can't say that.
It's like why you got off, but I mean, it's forget about.
I get off all the time.
But forget about 3,000 years. 3,000 years we getting it wrong, but right now we still getting it wrong. Blueface baby mama out here living crazy.
She believed that Sean Rock publicizes things for clout and attention. Let's hear what she says. And this is Blueface, baby mama speaking.
Is she doing anything for clout? Is it giving clout?
It's giving. I need
Facts.
attention. I need clout for sure.
Is that Lotto?
I mean, do
No.
what you gotta do, but karma's a bitch.
Who is that?
It's a random girl.
Don't poke a bear.
That ain't Lotto?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's giving that.
I forgot the rest of the word.
Like, yeah, for sure giving that. But I mean, every table's always turned, so I ain't tripping.
Okay.
The turn. You gotta watch.
Tables
some
always turn, so
turntables.
I ain't tripping. See, I mean, like I don't care how much clout it is. I'm not taking a black eye for clout. Like you're not finna black my eye out just because you want to make $1 million and go viral, and it doesn't make any sense. Christian Rocks beats up Blueface like 30 times a week, but as soon as Blueface acts like retaliates, oh he's mad, oh man shouldn't do this, oh we should cancel Blueface. I'm like, really?
You gotta watch my co-host.
I'm just saying, you're not finna give me a black eye all the time and then turn around on me when I'm just saying. I don't condone violence. I don't condone domestic violence, verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. All that stuff is no go. You should always want to see your partner friend, significant other, anybody to be the best that they possibly can be. But I mean, at the same time,
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. And Blueface out here, he giving the D to everybody, and it's wrong.
So she's not tripping about having relations with Blueface with no protection, knowing he's doing the same with Miss Rock. Let's hear her say it.
No, baby daddy, like Raw Dog.
For sure.
And do you think that, I mean, if Krishan was allegedly pregnant, that means he's probably fucking her Raw Dog too, right?
I mean, I can only speak on my shit.
I'm saying allegedly.
I'm sure.
So you don't ever be scared for your vagina?
I mean, I ain't tripping. If something was happening to me, I would know.
Okay.
You know? That's
yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they do is what they do.
Right, but like, have you ever seen that little thing on Instagram where they stick the cucumber in the dirty water and then they put it back in the clean water?
Right. I mean, I'm good.
You're good? Okay, as long as you're good, we good.
I'm good, so I ain't tripping off none of that. Like, what they do over there ain't got nothing. I don't want to.
It does have something to do with you, though.
It do, but it don't.
See, like I told, I told
girls are crazy.
Like I tell all my female friends, like y'all be saying, "Oh, I don't want my man to cheat. He gonna be bringing all the diseases and everything to the house." Like, listen, every year, every other month, we get a new STD result check of a new city that's the #1 STD rated city in the world.
And they're all the cities you've been to.
And it's pause. I go to Oklahoma. Well, it get nasty in Oklahoma.
You get nasty in the panhandle?
You know, you got the clap. We got the clap. Well, we don't got the clap. They got the clap. But yeah, like, no matter what, like, I see every other month, like, we show like test results of like, oh yeah, the STD, the AIDS results is through the roof. Chlamydia is through the roof. Oh, this is through the roof. And like every time girls are over here talking about like, oh, I don't want to get STDs, like, y'all don't care about STDs. It's a lie. Once the man makes a couple M's, a couple thousand, all that things go through the window. You have to throw away more rules. You have to throw away your 60-day dating rule. You have to over here busting it open for a goon.
I'm sorry to hear that happened to you.
It happened one time. I wasn't a bad bee. I'm not the bad bee.
What, you were the bad bee or were you the goon?
I was a goon. I was savage. It was bad. I remember I met her that night, and then it was amazing. But at the same time, she told me, "Oh yeah, if this happens, then we both gotta handle it together." And as soon as it happened, guess who ended up having to handle it?
You
by
moved
himself.
again.
I'm in San Antonio now.
You said goodbye, Florida.
Shout out to us from the Crib, hottest podcast in the world. Y'all need to comment below. But listen here, not like NLE Chopper over here telling females how it is. Blueface doing the same thing. Looks like Blueface is out here telling girls are like, you know,
he wants to respond.
I can't be a one-woman man. Like I'm a celebrity out here. I'm popping. I need all the girls.
You're just sitting there.
It's beneficial, baby.
That was the video?
Yeah, that's it. It's beneficial. So if she sticks around and that's on her, that's on her. I'm a young N having my way with this. I ain't in a rush to settle down with nobody, and y'all not finna rush my purpose. I'ma wait this out and see who gonna be here in the end for real. Not just temporarily. That video I just posted is a year ago, not recent. I've been moving like this because I know the truth. You get up, nobody is with you because they actually love you. It's only beneficial. Like they said in every video I see, they love women and kids. Men, they only love you with a condition. If you can provide, they love you. If you can secure, they love you. And it's sad and it hurts. And this is what's going to happen. And I agree with it.
So you're on the same page with Blueface?
I'm on the same place as Blueface. If I'm making money, if I'm making guap, I'm providing for my family, and you know I'm not bringing anything home. Like you gotta let me rock how I rock, cause like.
How many families do you have?
No comment. Just know they're taken care of. Just know they're taken care of. Just like.
But I wonder what's gonna happen next with this relationship. Supposedly it didn't make the show, but Blueface was on live with Miss Rock, and he was being a munch, and they don't know how to act. They like to get freaky. They like to get deaky. And they like to put it on.
Oh yeah, they did just drop a new video today. That you had. I mean, like they
he was being a munch.
He was being like Blueface was being a real munch or real munch. If you didn't know what I mean. And then on top of that, do you really think that Blueface is gonna get that tattoo of Krishan Rock?
No, absolutely not. He's straight up fibbing.
He just told her that to tell her that.
Yeah, look, I told you to spill that water.
The cap on, baby.
I'm surprised for once.
Nah, it's the other one in the front. But nah, see, like, this is what you get, like, and she has like 7 tattoos of them.
Yeah, she went a little too hard. I would have been freaked out after like 2. I'd be like,
So-
all right, that's enough.
So how do you feel if a girl gets her name tattooed on? Well, if a girl gets your name tattooed on her, how would you feel?
I'm saying at one time, and like, I've been keeping this girl around for a while. It's all right, but like more than once, you start getting a little weird.
But speaking of being a little weird, it looks like it's getting weird in the Wade houses, and strictly in Miami and all those
Going
other homes.
down.
Looks like Dwayne Wade's ex-wife's ex judge to force Zaya Wade to wait on change until 18 believes Dwayne Wade is encouraging financial gains. So I didn't know Dwayne Wade only made $250,000 from basketball. I thought he made a lot more than that.
Well, he's made more than that.
Of course, I mean from like sponsors and all the other stuff. But do you feel the same way that the mom feels? Do you think that Dwayne Wade's exploiting this whole situation?
Well, it seems like they're being a little bit. They're putting it out there a lot. Like if they want to keep things, I don't know. It just seems like they're just doing a little bit much. And then Candace Owens had this to say: Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union are child abusers, pretending they love your children while encouraging them to mutilate their bodies via irreversible therapies and cosmetic procedures should warrant prison time. Everyone have a good day. But yeah, I can see, like, I think they should be able to make it like a distinction like everything else. Like alcohol is 18 or not, I'm sorry, we're in Texas. 21.
Tobacco, 21.
Cigarettes or tobacco they bumped it to 21.
Remember, yeah, they can't buy Switch. You can't buy Switch.
Sorry, man, I forgot about y'all losers. Oh, we were 18, baby, when we could get. I was buying cigarettes at 18 for people.
Oh yeah, you was. I remember.
Not for myself.
Hey,
but
when
for
was the
my
last time
friends.
you smoked a cig? It's been a minute.
A few years.
That's good. That's good. Hey man, say no to cigarettes. Cigarettes are real bad, and then vape sticks is worse than cigarettes.
Yeah, no, but I mean they're fine if you have like 1 or 2 every like
so often,
every like year or so. I mean, just don't let it become a habit.
Exactly, and like this whole situation, I mean, like I kind of see, yeah, they are continuously putting in your face like every other month is, oh yeah, she's getting more and more closer to being a girl and all this stuff. And how old is Zaya? I think like in the teens, like
Yeah, in the
teens.
teens. But I think they should just make a jurisdiction or
There's a certain
rule
age limit.
and have an age limit, just like I mentioned with those other things. If they
Exactly.
say like tobacco and alcohol now for most places is 21, I think probably to get an operation, the safe thing would be 21, because sometimes you think something really strongly at 18, and then at 19 or 20, you're like, I'm not even that person anymore.
Exactly.
So could you imagine you making that mistake and making something a life-changing mistake that you end up wanting to go back on? I mean, that's messed up. That's why they have age limits on things. So I think, to be fair, they should allow people to do whatever they want, but whatever the legal adult age limit, that's probably what they should set.
True, and this reminds me of the joke you told me about earlier today, with the guy that had a date.
Oh. You want to be treacherous. This guy was on a date and he goes to this girl's house and she's like, "Oh, I already got the game on for you." And he's like, "Oh, great, appreciate that." And then she goes, "Oh yeah, my dad used to play in the NBA." And he's like, "Oh really? Who is he?" And she goes, "Dwayne Wade." And then oh my gosh.
Got to be more careful.
That's a bad joke, but it's a funny video.
It was a funny video, but it was a bad joke. But I mean, like, we support, trust me, we support whatever you want to be in life is whatever you want to be in life. That has nothing to do with me and my co-host, main host, whatever you want to be called. That's your life. So, we support it. Tales from the Crib is for everybody.
Life, or it's now or never.
But
I ain't gonna live forever.
True. I remember that song. But
you listen to Bon Jovi?
We listen to Bon Jovi over here. But we had to talk to the GOAT. We had to take some time out to listen to the GOAT. Because, the GOAT's been through the situation.
You want to go from...
Want to go to another GOAT? Looks like Magic Johnson on accepting his son.
I'm gonna go off screen and we're gonna play this video and I'm gonna let my co-host start on this topic because I gotta take a bathroom break with all this rain going on. But let's continue.
It wasn't he had to adjust. I had to adjust.
Correct.
So, and I
Correct.
finally told him. I said, "Let me tell you something. You my son. I love you.
Yeah.
I don't care. You want
That's
to be
love.
a gay man? I'm supporting that.
Right.
I'm supporting that. I'm supporting you. And I tell him all the time, I'm so proud of you. Live.
Exactly. Live your life. Like, do what you want to do. Like, this is your life. Don't let anybody else tell you that you can't do this. You're not fit right for this position or anything. Like, if you feel like in heart to heart that this is what you want to do, then just do it. And devil's advocate, whatever consequences happens with that, as long as you're able to accept that, just be fine with it. Because, at the end of the day, people just want to be loved. And it's not their fault that they wasn't born in the body that they think they were supposed to be born in. So, I support Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is a great role model, Yeah, he's a great role model. Because, I watched his Stars TV show. He had the girls. Magic Johnson had the girls. He beat HIV. He won NBA championships. He had a son that went the other way, but he accepted it all, and God found a way. And that's that's.
But enough of my
way.
co-host and how much he loves the Johnson. Are you done with this topic?
Magic Johnson?
You love the Magic Johnson?
Oh, pause. Hey, I love Magic Johnson. Tell us from the TFTC podcast, Cribs, Gaming. We support Magic Johnson, but what we not finna support and we agree with the Americans on? The ban of TikTok.
Ban it, burn it, and delete it forever. But follow us on TikTok, Tales from the Crib. FCC commissioner is urging the U.S. government to ban TikTok because of data security concerns, and looks like this is something that they want taken down because they feel like, that
they're gonna take our data.
Our people across the way that are gonna take our data, use it against us because they say if you have TikTok on your phone, it tracks like everything else you do.
So what I'm understanding and I'm getting is that the U.S. is like, oh no, we're the only ones that should be able to track everybody's data. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that, which is like crazy. So you mad because basically they want to join in on this, and you don't want them to get all our information because you already got our information.
No, I just think that for national security, we don't need to give other countries all our information
because you already got it.
Yeah, but we don't want other countries to have all our stuff.
But why? Too. It doesn't matter. It
does matter.
What? How does it matter? Like, if somebody in China has your information, somebody in the United States has the information, they both finna do bad with your information. So it doesn't matter. You finna have to go through the same procedures and everything's gonna be the same. It's not like one's better than the other. They're both bad. There's no reason why my iPhone should be popping up every other day telling me that my Nike Factory app is trying to just locate my location. Like, I didn't order anything from Nike Factory. Why are you even bothering me?
Nike's trying to track you down.
They're trying to track me. And then every time I turn around, my Alexa over here is spinning blue, trying to read the sounds in the house. Like, why are you trying to enjoy my algorithm? And then on top of that, Facebook.
I think I heard him listening again.
I like one twerk video on Facebook. And then every time I turn around, I got 20 twerk videos. And guess what? I'm clicking. And I'm liking. I'm giving validation.
So your end of your TikTok video says that on Facebook, I get twerk videos. And I click them. And I like them.
Listen, Myron
vote for me.
Myron Gaines will be real mad for Fresh and Fit that I'm over here giving validation to these these thoughts. You know, I should be hard on thoughts.
You love the thoughts. You spend at least $200 a month on only bros.
OF? Only bro. Pause. Listen here, I'm not on.
Only bros.
Listen here, I'm not on that other site. Listen here, it's not.
But let's forget TikTok because it ain't nothing gonna change. But you know what it is? We need to change this MMA star Alexander
Found
Pizarov
dead after
found
after
it eating poisoned watermelon.
So it looks like a Russian MMA fighter was found dead. Him and his wife were eating a bunch of things and also ate a watermelon. Supposedly, the father of the MMA fighter peeked through the room to see if the fighter was okay. Turns out that he was knocked out asleep, so he thought everything was fine until he walked up and realized that he's not breathing. And that's never good. So when you find out somebody's not breathing, you take him to the ambulance. You call 911.
It's usually too late if they're not breathing.
Yeah, it might
they're
be
cooked.
So it looks like he didn't make it, but the wife is supposedly in the hospital right now. Hopefully she makes it. But I also want to know
who tried to poison this dude
with watermelon. I love watermelon, especially seedless watermelon.
Now you know how to get my co-host. Drop off some seedless watermelon, and you can take him out.
Only way you taking me out is if you giving me buffalo shrimp from who it is, because it's the best buffalo shrimp ever. But this is real sad. Like, he was a beginning MMA star. He only had like 6 matches, so he really wasn't like deep into it. But at the same time, passing away because of you wanted to eat some fruit and be healthy.
Yeah,
this makes me want to eat a double cheeseburger.
It's one thing if he ate McDonald's and passed away and be like, oh, you probably shouldn't have been eating McDonald's. The fact this dude was eating watermelon was supposed to be good for you and still passed away, that's what made it even worse. But you know what's worse than death by watermelon?
What?
Houston winning the World Series.
Houston Astros and Mac won 75 M's after betting $10 million on Astros betting. So we watched this video,
and it's the largest payout on a single legal sports bet in U.S. history of $75 million.
And he's been this mattress Mac has been in the retail mattress furniture industry for these 25 to 45 years. So him betting $10 million and you this age, I mean, if you lost
he's bet big money before. They've had him on TV where he's had some of his outlandish bets and he's lost.
Oh,
so he's lost big money, but he's also won big money. Just
how much money can you make with mattresses?
Apparently enough. He's beloved in Houston because when it's flooded, he lets people stay the night on his his warehouses to help escape the flood. And he said he's going to use some of the $75 million to give a bunch of the Houston communities in need free mattresses.
That is amazing. See, you need more people with him with like good hearts, big hearts, because there's not a lot of people out there.
Yeah,
like
because most places in Houston, they don't have no heart. As you can see, well, what happened with the Migos situation was also in Houston. So hopefully Mattress Mac could try to work his magic and help, give out to the city and spread more healing vibes than hateful vibes.
And if you weren't watching this, I think this went to like Game 5 of MLB World Series.
Yeah, they beat him like 5. Yeah.
Did your dad watch this? Your dad watch baseball?
He's not really.
You know anybody that watches baseball?
He's more into like the Little League World Series than he is until the adults doing it. I don't know.
And them little league girls, they be swinging.
Not the girls.
They be like this.
That's softball.
They don't have no real
Mortal Kombat.
They don't have no real baseball.
No, they do have baseball.
Really? They have overhand baseball?
When you have Little League Baseball, it's overhand, and it's like what's weird is, or not weird, but what's different is like I've seen in like that age group that there's been a couple girls to be good enough to make it on the team.
Oh,
so they do allow girls to play on the Little League World Series.
Hey, but shout out to the Houston Astros. They won it. They won it already. They won it in 2017. Now they won it now.
Oh yeah, but wasn't it the year they cheated? So screw the Astros. Y'all still cheaters.
Just like the fan said on this episode.
Kidding,
F y'all.
Really.
Astros #1. Just like my dog Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos is going to be the #1 front runner for the Washington Commanders. Looks like Jeff Bezos, Jay-Z are maybe teaming up to bring the Washington Commanders to them.
I wouldn't want the Commanders. Who cares about Washington, D.C.? how much is Jay-Z ever gonna be there? And Jeff Bezos just likes to buy stuff because he can.
True. But I mean, like, he helping the Brooklyn Nets. Look at the Brooklyn Nets. Minus Kyrie.
He's not helping the Nets.
He's not. I mean, like, minus Kyrie, not helping the Nets, not doing anything positive. Like, look at Jay-Z. Like, he got the Brooklyn Nets. He got the 40-40 club. I feel like 50-50. 40-40 club. He has like Ace of Spades. Those did good. You know, he got Beyonce. He's still married. So why not?
But he couldn't escape Solange.
Solange should have been no 1-2.
But I mean, I don't really care. This is a garbage team, and if you get Amazon and Jay-Z on a partnership
So wait, is Jeff
to own this
Jeff
team,
Bezos owns Amazon?
yeah.
So Amazon. So would it be the Amazon field?
Would it be the Amazon Commanders
What if they change the uniform
to the Amazon blue,
the
smiley face?
to the diamonds?
No,
Diamonds are forever.
I thought we canceled Kanye.
Oh Lord! Listen, Kanye West is never canceled. Kanye West is the GOAT, but
hopefully check out our other NFL video on here, Tales from the Crib.
Forgot about that.
TFTC Sports. Me, my co-host, and
Real
then
Good
our other NFL savant, Real Good _ Doty. He is real good at football, and we break down our picks for the Sunday, and that video did pretty good. So shout out to us for making that.
Yes,
More TFTC Sports videos coming soon.
It's almost at 100 views. I'm surprised. I haven't even watched it. It's at 100 views. It's hilarious. We give the best NFL sports picks. Next one should be dropping at least Tuesday, Friday, this coming week, the latest.
We had some, some 80s, some dance music going on. So I was
love
dancing
80s
the whole time. But shout out our buddy Seth. It's his birthday, so shout out Seth. You officially joined the 30 club, and we're glad to help. Glad to have you join.
And you know what we're also glad to do? We're glad to bring the show onto the end. It looks like it's a favorite part of the show.
The music.
Monday. And guess what? This episode coming out on Monday. It ain't finna get no copyright strikes because we ain't got no copyright strikes.
I hope to God that we don't get no problems with YouTube. YouTube has been acting like a super jerk the whole month. And it's been shadow banning us, not letting videos premiere on time. So pray to the heavens that this video goes on time. But it's time to start with our music picks. But before we get to that, we're going to talk quickly about TFTC Music Mix
number 3. Please check it out. Music Mix number 3. The link gonna be in the bio. All that stuff is in the bio. Everything we post, click the link at the bottom. It's gonna be in the bio. Every 10 seconds, 15 seconds, of all our videos at the top, we finna have a little clicking link. Just click it. Subscribe to the podcast. Let us know how you feel. If you feel like we trash, let us know we trash. If you want to tell us how we can do better, let us know.
But you need to check out what we added. Some new songs. We got CEO Trey Lee. We got Finesse 2 Times. We got Lil Baby, The Biggest Baby, and Rob 49.
Hey,
featuring Mr. Lil Herb.
And you already know what time it is. We finna tell y'all all the hottest music that dropped off this week. And you already know that new Ice Spice by NLE Chopper drop.
That song's actually fire.
You heard it? I haven't heard it yet.
It's good.
I heard a video for it. We need to react to that video.
Drake and 21. We mentioned that.
We got we have the JID. I haven't listened to that yet. It's an extended version.
Trash.
That Bobby Sessions, I heard that is straight. Alicia Keys, I haven't heard that. Little Poppy from CMG.
It's a Santa Claus album. It's called Santa Bebe.
I heard she's trying to take over Mariah Carey's spot for the Christmas time frame.
She ain't gonna do it.
Also, I have
a bunch of
Little Papa. Oh, that Young Fazo, Me Versus Me. I heard that. That was actually, he's like a little Yeet and Little Uzi. He sounds like one of them. It's straight. Dusty Locane, I heard that tape. Lee Chopper, I heard that. Rich Kids, I didn't hear that. It's a lot of tracks on here. 21 Little Harold. I need to listen to that. Hey, man, it's a lot of things that came out this week. I need to check it out. Not just only 21 Savage and J. Cole, her loss. Check it out. Also, check out Walk the World, my dog, Lil 00 from FBG.
Free Band Gang.
And I had another pick. What happened to Rich Dunk?
If you would just wait your horses, I didn't want to mess up the mural. So it's coming up next.
Hey, but okay, so it's 21 tracks of straight bangers. So let me tell you right now, the number one is a banger.
Lil Uzi's a banger.
Lil Uzi's a banger. ESCG song's a banger.
G-Herbo's a banger.
G-Herbo's a banger. He had something with Future. That's a banger. That's 5 songs from an artist you don't even know. Nardo Wick is a banger. That's 6 songs. And Gucci, the Gucci song on here is another. That's 7 tracks out of 21 that I can name off the top of my head. That's bangers. So y'all need to check it out.
21. Can you do some for me?
Hey.
21. Also, here's your little guy, Rich Duncan, one of one.
Rich Dunk 101 just dropped a tape. You know, I had hesitations about this because, like, you know, I heard Rich Dunk. He part of the Baby group, the $1 Billion Baby.
I've never heard of this guy.
He has the one dread. That's how you know him. The one
So
dread
he's
dude.
trying to be Hot Boy,
Hot Boy has more than one dread.
but he's trying to be like him.
But you know, this song is
Trash.
it's not trash.
Certified trash.
It's fire. You know, it's all bars. He's not singing any songs. He's not trying to sing to the girls. He's trying to spit them bars. And now we got my co-host pick.
Oh, my fire picks. If you want to listen to the real music.
Oh my God.
We got the gospel coming from the man above. Everyone say it with me. Oh, we got Lecrae dropping new songs. We got my boy C.O. Trey Lee dropping some scary songs. So you got a little bit
Trey
of
Lee's fire.
you got a little bit of Angel and Demon right here. There's your Angel album and there's your Demon album. Both great albums. I've listened to the CEO Trey Lee one all the way through. Nothing but fire. And the Lecrae one, I've only listened to a handful of tracks, but it has been great, and I can't wait to check it out later, to check out all the rest of the songs. So check them out on Apple Music and everywhere else you can find music these days.
Hey, but you know, we're coming up to the end of this show. So you once again, I need you to
comment below. Do you like these super long shows? We usually try to keep our show for an hour, but my co-host the past couple episodes, I thought it was okay for the Halloween special, but it's episode 78 and we're at an hour 40. Jesus
hey,
Christ.
you know they love it. You know they love it. You know,
next episode, I promise, is going to be an hour 15 tops.
It won't.
We
It won't.
cutting topics.
No, we won't.
We cutting it up. We cutting it down. I'm going to chop that tree down.
We not, baby. And you gotta follow us on Twitter. I'm Felix Supreme 305. This hater right here is Papa O'Block. He's trying to stop our shine.
No. I'm trying to not film a whole movie every time we have a
Listen
podcast.
here, man. You know, we got a lot of news. RP Takeoff. The Drake album drops. It was only right.
But you need to subscribe, follow Crib Reactions, get that to 3,000 subscribers there. Follow Tales from the Crib. There's the QR code for Instagram, Tales from the Crib 210. We always post links when we have new podcasts and all kinds of funny stuff all on Tales from the Crib 210. And we need to go ahead and jump out of here. So we're going to jump out of here and let you go ahead and join the Spirit Tunnel.
Hey.
Enjoy it, embrace it. Check out all the links in the description. TFTC Gaming is our Twitch replay. We got TFTC Clips, which is if you can't stand watching this whole podcast, we got clips. But if you've already watched this, you don't need to watch the clips. But we also got Crib Reactions, and we're doing it all and on Twitch, Tales from the Crib. But we'll see you next week. You hope you enjoyed this episode. And remember, it's your boy Chico 2 times, baby. Say it 2 times.
Hey,
and my co-host Felix
Supreme.
Fatty Cat Supreme.
And happy birthday to Seth.
And happy birthday, Seth. Real _ Doty. We'll see you on the next episode.
21.
Can you do something for me?
Hey.